A baby was born with perfect hair. His name was Conor and he didn't even care. When he looked in the mirror said I. Then he said, what? Is it I? Nah. Is it I? So I've got to go. Press the button and start the show. Give me 2 secs while I blow my nose, clear my throat and pick my hole. You're now tuned into the Conor Gillespie Show. Hello and welcome to the Conor G Show. I'm your host, and this is the rootin' tootin' highfalutin' Conor G Show. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. This wet and wonderful, miserable Sunday. I'm here to see it Sunday. Spectre Rossog has the big blanket on. Okay. Welcome in. This is the Conor G Show. Sit back, relax, and unwind. Because this week, we got the celebrity section. The Belfast Busker milks his assault for all it's worth. Watch, unnamed comedian's desperation reaches creeper pitch. Noel Edmunds lifts the curtain and shows us behind the scenes of his magnificent New Zealand crystal sax farm. Mr. Blobby returns in a stunning, underrated performance live in front of thousands. The local rapper section features Tina Rizzle and Emmzy Boys continuation. Emmzy Boy and Tina Rizzle continue to shine. Then the Freaky Freestyle Faceoff between Mael, Vogue and Garrity, battling for king of the panderments. This is raw pandertainment, folks. Step right up and enter the panderverse. Then SP does a podcast with some children and makes another stunning admission. And it wouldn't be a local rapper section without the North Down boss Emmzy, who takes his first ever rap beef loss against a woman. Then Agnew dominates the return of dirty dinners, belching, crapping and yapping all over the globe. All that and much more in this week's Rootin' Tootin' Highfalutin' Conor G Show. Ooh.
Here's my message to you, Oxford.
Call your name.
Here by the grace of Stavman go we. Finished my cup of tea already. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Dioko. Watch your tone. The MC did not battle Doris. Second best, though. Second best. You'll see that coming up later tonight. It's the Conor G Show. Welcome in, Lee. Welcome in, Livia. Conor G Show's here to save Sunday. Come on, everybody. Let's have fun. Alright, if you have a friend that might like the Conor G Show, text them, make sure they're watching right now. It's up to you, the people at home, to spread the word that we're live. This is probably going to be a behind the paywall episode, FYI. It's always free when it's live, usually. Alright, big up to the YouTube watchers. The least you can do is hit like and subscribe. You're not going to be here live. Rude! We got the celebrity section coming up right away. I have no time to waste. We're starting early so we can jam-pack more mayhem in. Fiona's here with popcorn. Livia's boyfriend just texted. He's in work with an earphone in. Perfect. Tell them to Chromecast it to the big TV and work. It's PG. It's okay for work. This is safe for work show. Excellent. We've got an update here this week from John Garrity. And, you know, he was the Belfast busker who got kicked and punched Don't know how I saw the kick. I saw the kick. Where we didn't show it on the show because we don't show violence on this program. It's a PG stream. Have some decorum. It's the Conor G show. So we didn't show him getting kicked, but it was the lightest ever little tap on the shin that he received from this drunk person. And the article said that he was also clouted about the chin. He got at least one clout to the chin. And we haven't seen any footage of this, but if it's anything like the kick, I mean, John Garrity was fine. He was, collecting his money. He was singing songs. He was chatting to people. He was holding court as he normally does in town. Very popular guy, this John. So obviously it wasn't such a brutal attack, but still, no person should ever have to go through that when they're just defending their property in the midst of entertainment. Don't worry, I'm actually on John Garrity's side, despite my comedy musings here in the Conor G show. Thank you so much for that subscription there. Watcha. Okay? So, it's safe until Emmzy and Agnew comes on, and then it's an instant 18. Well, people have been warned, you know what I mean? I do my best. So, the celebrity section, John Garrity. What was I saying? Yes, absolutely. On John's side, no one should ever have to be put up against this sort of abuse just for performing in the town. Now, obviously, the mix-up was over a drunk man. The drunk man grabbing the microphone and John snatched it back off him. Allegedly. Haven't seen that bit of footage. But we do have more footage of more of a back and forth after the assault occurred, perhaps. John seems absolutely fine. He doesn't seem rattled at all. Let's show you this little update footage here, okay? This could be after the kick that we saw. This is another angle we have here of the common law assault, okay? It's a drunk person. Drunk person tried to grab the mic, John snatched it off, and the drunk person took offense to it, obviously. He'd allegedly left his mic unattended. That doesn't mean it's yours, Mr. Drunky Pants. Now, does it? Where's your wife? Have you got a wife? Anyway, here we go. Kid Collie posted this clip. Shout out to Kid Collie. Chicken Big Mac. Absolutely stankin'. So, I believe this is after the assault. As you can see, nobody's panicked. Nobody's holding this guy back. No, there's been no intervention. Just a drunk man who threw his jacket on the ground. I guess to start putting up his dukes to fight John Garrity. Like a sweet wee guy who's never done nothing to nobody. Oh yeah, you're gonna really assert your dominance over the nicest guy in town, aren't ya? Ha ha! Ha ha!
You got like some video?
I was just trying to sing this song.
I was just trying to sing the song.
Because the microphone was left empty.
The person, Kid Collie behind the camera, wheeze laughing perfectly. I was just trying to sing the song because the microphone was left empty. That's like if there's just a bike in town, would you just hop on it and cycle off? Oh, well, it's a free bike. It was left unattended, therefore it's mine now. That's not how property law works, Mr. Drunk. Can we get an idea in this drunk fella? There's an anime character walking through the shot there. An anime ballerina. Even a child knows property law. It's not your microphone screech as a child. There's kids around! Don't use the kids as human shield. And now the drunk guy saying, you tried to fight me. Now, I don't know John Garrity. All I know about John Garrity is what we've watched on this show together, okay? So there was the Beluga Lagoon cover. Last week's snippet, the article, and this. That's all I know. And I know for a fact that John Garrity did not start a fight with this drunk guy. So he's lying. He's fibbing. He's a fibber. He's made a fib. He's committed the sin of a lie against poor wee John Garrity. Okay, so we're starting a poll here.
it doesn't quite fit the way you keep me running so hard. If you don't care,
All right, so poll in the chat right now. Whose side are you on? Are you on the drunk side or John Garrity's side? This is week 2 of this.
you should be flattered. But to me, it really matters.
That's a 1 from Kate, 1 from Rob, 1 from Fiona, 1 from Livia.
You ain't fast enough.
Look how hard I've been trying to build up and be on John's side to that. 1 from Spectre Raslock. Someone left a very eloquent comment under the YouTube of last week's show, giving off about the sheer noise pollution of John Garrity alone. Imagine American tourists walking past this incident.
To keep me from catching up. So why don't you just turn yourself in? 'Cause I'm gonna get you, baby. I'm gonna get you, yes I am. Just gonna get you.
Watch your tone in the chat. He says, walked past him last week, so it's so bloody loud, the sound system. Yeah. It's louder than the last jungle rave I was at. The sound system is bigger and beefier. Shout outs to Shirley Bassey. Walked past him last week, it's so loud. I've got a beer bread in the oven, so I have, says Rob. That's delightful. What else is everybody munching, noshing down on? You just have a little glass of red wine, do you have a little gin and tonic, do you have a little bowl of cheese and onion mixed with salt and vinegar crisps? Some chocolate covered peanuts, perhaps? A lovely wee cup of tea. A hot cafetiere of coffee, perhaps. What are you jumping on? Who's got the Chinese order? I know you got your Chinese order. There's make that nice steak. He was supposed to be in the Nolan show on Wednesday, but didn't happen. Why not? Why not? John Garrity belongs on the cross, says Rob. Meow. Excuse you. Pacifist till you need to pass the fist, says Belson. He used to flat out sing the song Grace. We should have put that in our hymn selection last week. Wasn't that a mad little detour we took? I'm doing an Earl Grey, says Robert. Just like my dad. Then I will have cucumber on the beer bread. Burrito, says Smicked Out. Okay, here we go. Let's finish out this video. Let's hear a few more lies from the drunk man. All right, who voted they were on John Garrity's side? Lee, an honest man. There's Google-Doob. Hello, Google-Doob. That's a 1 from him. He's on the drunk idiot side. Okay, let's continue this here. 1 lie from the drunk so far. That's because your singing's weak. That's embarrassing. What outfit is this guy? Get away on. He's not going to steal your coppers, John. You rascal, he said. Beautiful from John. Excellent use of the word rascal.
I'm gonna get you, yes I am. I'm gonna get you, baby. I'm gonna make you my man. Just gonna get you, baby. Don't you try to fight me, love. Your lead can't dance, 'cause you know I'm way too fast. And of course, this is
Hold up! Hold up!
Girl, pose off in those wee pum-pum shorts. Make the man them see your ton loady arse. Watch you get shit on in Red Fox into the world class. A1, watch this. Girl, you look so sharp.
It's a pose off. Smick.Rastlog says, can we do a find the outfit search? All right, eagle eye viewers here. What's the best shot of the outfit we're going to get here? So we've got a crummy leather jacket here. An absolute crumb bum of a leather jacket.
Anytime you pass in your pum-pum shorts. It's true. Watch the gal scritching on.
Tell him again now.
Girl, you look so fine. Anytime you wriggle and you work that spine.
I'm going to go ahead and say just, you know, like a pre-marked blue shirt. We got some, I don't know, everything's just a kind of faded, dull brown. This jacket is the worst. Who wears a shirt like that? What day was this? Burton special, says Rob. Leather jacket, TK Maxx. That's what was, I think the whole outfit's TK Maxx, to be fair. These don't even look like Nike Air Max. These seem like one of them shoes, you know, that are under the Air Max. You know, the ones that don't actually have the air bubble. Do you know what I mean? You can get them for like 30 quid and up in Sports Direct. They're sort of like those in-betweeny models that nobody buys. Nike Air Max, says Fiona. No. Sports Direct, Nike there. High tech. No, it's definitely Nike, but I don't think they're Air Max. Just think they're a bit too... There's less material in them. And we've got a pair of ill-fitting jeans. Low rise. All right. And yeah, just looks like me if I missed a couple of paychecks.
Pose off in your pum pum shorts, looking very good in your pum pum shorts. Pose off in the pum pum shorts, make the man damn say they know you're soft. Pose off.
All right, that was a little pose off there. All right, so John Garrity, he's milking this as predicted. He is milking this. He did about 5 different posts about it, talking about it in the Belfast Telegraph. And here he is. Oh my God. When I was getting this here, I thought it was like 1 minute, but then I realized it was 5 minutes. We're going to watch this whole thing and see if you think he's full of crapola or if he is a victim of a vicious hate crime.
Hey guys, what is the crack? Just jumping on to talk about...
Look at him, he's buzzing with the attention. All right, let's open this with VLC. Hey guys, what's the crack? Hi John. John? Oh yeah, I'm Conor. Want you to read this here next thing. So read this very carefully and you'll be sweet. You might even enjoy what's coming up next. Chat have a lot to say here. He's got mad eyes, buzzing with something. Look at the eyes. It's clout. It's pure adrenal clout. Just jumping on the bugs the shit out of me, says Watch Your Tone. They normally say I don't usually address things like this, but I've been forced to. All right, leave John alone. He's a victim here. All right. I was saying he was a victim before the attack. All right, here we go. Look, he's using one of these microphones correctly. Let's trim that beard back down. There's no reason to have all that excess fluff around there. Let's just trim that down. Let's get that nice and smooth, okay? There's no point having all that excess. There. It looks untidy.
Hey guys, what is the
It looks accidental.
crack?
Has this beard dyed? Is this a dyed black beard from Ginger? Pulling a Elvis, maybe? Has he got David Bowie eyes? One blue, one brown? Rob's very taken with the handsome Mr. Garrity.
Just jumping
Looks like it says Kate. We're saying it's a dyed beard.
on to talk about what happened today in the town. I
Whoa.
don't really want to get into it too much. Just want to...
Don't really want to get into it too much. Don't really want to get into it too much. You've done 6 videos on it, and you did a Belfast Telegraph article on it, and the Conor G show's covering it, okay? Jeepers Delight says, watch your tone! I love Jeepers Delight. Okay.
over a couple of the basics.
The basics! We read the article.
So it was in maybe from 12 to like 3 o'clock.
All right, this isn't the police statement. You don't need to walk us through your whole day.
And it was busy. A lot of people passing by, and
Just
everyone
one
was
of
around.
those
And then this guy,
days.
in the last maybe 20 minutes, half an hour, came up and snatched the microphone as I was talking to another couple of friends.
Snatched the microphone. That's editorial, I think. I think that's editorial.
People stop all the time and chat to me, so I normally just go over and chat to them. This
That's good of ya.
guy came in and ripped the microphone off the stand.
Ripped it off the stand. Like counter's broken, okay? You're getting off with that visual gag today, okay?
Behind me, as I was chatting to these people.
It looked like he escaped from an asylum. He's crazed, says Rob.
My reaction is always straight away just to get the microphone off. Get the microphone off them as soon as possible, because
Yeah.
you never know what they're going to say is the first thing. I've had people come up and shout crazy stuff over the mic just because they get that opportunity.
Yeah, but that's not, even that isn't the end of the world, you know what I mean?
So I didn't want him to say anything sectarian or anything racist or anything like nasty over the mic.
What about that for profiling? You just assume that of a perfect stranger who happens to pick up an unattended mic? I'm trying to be fair and impartial, okay? You've heard my feelings on the matter. No one should have ever touched John's stuff. No one should have ever touched John. He's an innocent victim in all this. But I'm also allowed an opinion on the other stuff as well, Johnny.
Microphone that could
Poor John, imagine him watching this here.
upset people or make them feel anxious. So took the mic straight off him and I was like, you're not getting on the microphone, don't touch.
What's he gonna say? What's he gonna say? Like, what's the drunk guy gonna say that's so bad? Do you know what I mean? He wasn't that drunk. I mean, he was, but he wasn't that drunk.
My stuff, and he got his back up straight away,
It wasn't like it was a wee schmick who's just gonna like,
took his coat off,
how would I know?
threw the coat on the ground and put his hands up and was like, I'll have a fair dig with you straight away, and I just laughed at him.
Appropriate response.
So as I laughed, I noticed then that he was getting more and more agitated. He pushed me. Then
push.
he tried to do something stupid with my head, to pull my head in towards him or something, and I just more or
A boxing match, a bare knuckle boxing bout.
less laughed it off. I kept laughing.
Good on you.
Maybe it's me. I don't show anger. I laugh at a lot of stuff.
Right on, John. Right you are, Jono. He's not responsible for grown adults, says Watch Your Tone. He was telling us there was a 70% off sale in Petroleum in Ann Street.
Maybe it's nerves or something, but
You got the reference?
that's what I done. And
Were you laughing because it was funny, or were you laughing because nerves?
then
Maybe both. Could be both.
maybe 15 minutes later, he came back.
He came back,
And that's whenever that video comes in.
and he gave you a
That's
tap on the
very,
shin.
very tail end of it. There was several kicks.
Hell hath no fury like a drunk man. Dismissed.
And slaps and whatever else he tried to do.
I love seeing a drunk guy not get in somewhere and then threaten to come back and shoot the bouncers. Boom! 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 I love seeing that.
I just laughed the whole way through, and it was like there was a lot of people there.
Not a single one stepped in to defend you, John.
Don't really let it
That's wrong of them.
bother me. I just had the Belfast Telegraph on the phone, and they were asking me would it affect my routine or anything. No.
Yeah, I have to imagine he's seen worse.
I'm pretty used to how things are in the city centre now. Today there was no police about. There was no like of the people that help in the city centre,
Sounds like something the Tout would say.
and it was just one of them
I don't trust this guy. He seems 100% deceptive, says Rob.
days. Was bad timing.
Criminal phrenology, says Rob. John, did you hear what Rob's saying about you here?
And just
So glad I'm on John's side. I didn't know this was in two parts, says Lee.
it worked out in his favour, and he ran away down the street and jumped on a bus whenever people started videoing him. There was so many people videoing him and what was going on.
But not one person stepped in to stop the blows to your chin and shin.
And I think whenever you can
Several kicks in the chin and a slap around the head. Sounds like your dad telling you to get home. You have been out too late. He left the part about the kick and the punch out of this, didn't he? He said he pushed him and then he tried to pull his head in towards him. Didn't say he got punched, which is what he told the bell tell.
see me in the video saying, you know, there's people videoing. And that's whenever he took it
See me in the video looking pretty though.
upon himself to head on, run down the street and jump on a bus. Doesn't really bother me,
Escape into the night.
I'll tell you, but it just affects me a wee bit.
It doesn't really bother me, but it affects me a wee bit. Probably much of a muchness there.
There's a lot of other things that
I'd like to have the drunk man's right of reply.
I could be
You heard what the drunk man had to say.
worrying about at the minute. And this is just it's bad timing and something shitty that's happened to me. It doesn't affect me, but for other buskers, that's who I would be worried about more so.
There is nothing worse than a busker. Oh.
Mea culpa, yeah?
Do you remember those Reddit posts were saying after the drug dealers after the drug dealers and crackheads, the buskers are the second worst thing in town.
If they don't know what to do in that situation, but for me, I just have the mindset not to take no crap and I laugh it off. I'm able to laugh it off.
Appropriate response. Handled it well, John.
But yeah, I've got so many messages there. If I don't get back to everyone, thank you so much for your messages and your support. And yeah,
The attention.
a lot of people saying that I should defend myself more. It is what it is. We all
Was that us?
have our own ways of doing these things. But
The guy, right, so can I just say, I wasn't there, I didn't see what happened, but I'm just going to say, for the sake of my show and my idea what I think happened, allegedly. John wouldn't sue me for this, would he? I think the guy barely touched you, and there was no real need to defend yourself. No one even stepped in, and it was just a minor scuffle. It's not really even worth, all of this, but entertaining for us, I guess.
there will
He chat GPT, that speech, says Fiona.
there comes a point where you kind of have to think,
I'm getting too old for this shit.
when do you start throwing back?
What? When do you start going
But
back?
anyway, I don't like making these wee videos, and I don't like that confrontation. But it's something that has to be addressed. The city centre is
Don't you swear.
crazy. See you later. Have a good Saturday. God bless.
Cheers, Shadow. All right, good to see John wasn't injured too badly. All right, boys and girls, this is the celebrity section. Coming up next, we've got someone else who is desperate for clout. This is a segment I call simply Hack Watch.
Like sugar on my tongue, tongue, tongue. Your body is so sweet, sweet, sweet. Invite me if you come, come. Like sugar on my tongue, tongue, tongue. Like sugar on my tongue.
Tenerife final bosses, says the caption here. I came up with that. It's documented on the Conor G show. Aaron Butler steals jokes from the Conor G show. You gotta think, surely he must know if he takes me to court that my show will explode in popularity and then everyone, 10 times, 100 times more people are going to hear the stuff that he doesn't want people to hear me saying about him. Surely he knows that. Anyway. I'm going to keep testing the waters until he does. This one, Jocelyn Brown with Love's Gonna Get You, the dance mix. This one goes out to you, butt fucker. I am so sorry for that bad language there.
Mea culpa, yeah.
Sorry. That was just a comedy swear.
Semi mea culpa.
All right, boys and girls, one of my comedy heroes, from one comedian to another, one of my comedy heroes, a guy that very much shaped the anarchic type of chaos, the type of comedy I like, sort of unpredictable, anything can go wrong at any second, and if there's even a mention of something, then it does happen catastrophically, type of comedy that I like. A person who people equally fear and hate and love and laugh at. Just like the Conorgshow. A guy that never stops smiling. A guy that never stops performing. A guy that never stops entertaining. A guy that doesn't let what people say affect the performances that he gives. A true artist. A guy that's done it all. Singing, dancing, tutorials. He's had a cartoon show. He's had a sitcom. He's had a variety show. He's been a sidekick. He's been the main star. He's had a #1 smash hit. Boys and girls, he is back, donning the stage in front of thousands of adoring fans, playing a cover of Oasis Wonderwall. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. Blobby. Ooh. One more time for Mr. Blobby. He even had his own juice out. I love Mr. Blobby, and I think that's a beautiful rendition of Wonderwall. What do you think of Mr. Blobby? Do you love him? Do you hate him? 1 for love Mr. Blobby, 2 for hate Mr. Blobby. Blobby, 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 Blobby. What a handsome guy. I just love how he looks. I love everything about him. I mean, I always have. I always remember watching, like, I don't remember anything what happened in Noel's house party apart from the gotchas and Mr. Blobby. Love Mr. Blobby. Just a funny guy. Just a really funny guy. I mean, I don't think there's anyone funnier. I was thinking about this. I was like, who do I find as funny as Mr. Blobby? Like Norm MacDonald or someone like that. Lemmy would be up there for me. Hold on. I've got a remix here that I made. Let me see if I can pull this up for you quickly. I don't believe that any blobby blob was blobby now. Hold on. Have I got this tune here? This will be the one that gets me copyright struck and muted out until I die.
Can't have a party on the beach without that big man who got the big plans. Grams on my right hand, beers on my left side, money on my mind. Having the best time, living the best life. Don't do names, just big blues, crews, homes, party in the homes. I'm Celtic, bro, so you never walk alone. And you don't know what will happen, you'll be trying to fuck with bros. But fuck that, I'm on a party vibe, let's go. Old school, not retro. Swallow the Tesco's, war with my best clothes. All I need is my tunes and my breath, bro. Written it up, laid it up, then pop, pass it. Mushrooms and acid, the boys are in the trance, let's make it classics, let's have it. And if you don't have it late, you won't fuck with my name. Cause I got limbo space by my side, alright.
Okay, so let's see what the chat are saying here. 81.8% love Mr. Blobby. Let me see. Is that Playmobil Festival? It would look like that. I've got a bit of artwork here that I was working on. It's a little bit of promo artwork that I was using to promote today's show. I was trying to put my face on Mr. Blobby. This is just the first draft, but kind of freaky. Give him a human nose and a more human everything, really. Liam and Noel would be proud. These kids don't know what they are seeing. Obviously not. Everyone was ignoring that. Everyone was ignoring that there. Belson doesn't like Mr. Blobby. Everyone else loves him. There's Don Chi. It's more fear than hate. Yeah, he's a very scary guy because he's sort of like clown adjacent, and he's even more like he's way bigger than a clown, and he's not human either. So he's like a scary alien monster type clown. He's like what a clown would what an alien would imagine a clown to be or something. 2, I want to love him because he's high camp, but he scares me. He says, yeah, he'd be a nightmare with the drink in him. His voice scares me. He'd be even better pissed up. Loved the way he attacked people in the show. I think he was pissed when he used to just jump on celebrities on Knowles. Having a fight in the car park. He thinks he's on the Manjaro. I remember him blobbier. Blob Zempic. I think it was gastric band fitted in Turkey. That's it around his neck there. This is qualities as soon as go. Looks like an STD. Liam and Noel Edmunds would be proud. Already read that. All right, so that's that.
If you don't have a leg, you won't fuck on my neck. Cause I got limbo sleep by my side, alright. Yo!
And that brings us nicely along to Noel Edmunds. A little update from Noel Edmunds. Now, he had the series, Noel Edmunds Returns to New Zealand or whatever. I didn't watch it, okay? I don't have TV. I don't have that channel. I don't watch TV. Wouldn't know where to find it. I could probably just Google it and find it instantly. Watch it on the streaming VOD service or whatever of ITV. Simply didn't do it. Will I do it? Yes, hopefully so. One day, I'll get all 3 episodes and I'll rent out an exhibition space and we can all sit and watch it together. Okay? I believe it was 3 parts. That was for ITV. Noel Edmunds has also launched a YouTube channel. you would remember we saw Guardian before, and he told us the story about how he used to be a businessman, and some other businessmen ripped him off and besmirched his name, and then it took him years to sue for his money back, and he got the money back, and he's living lavish. He bought a giant farm in New Zealand, and he's living his best life. He's got his hot young wife, and her son is also hanging around. He's got all the crystals, all the Reiki, all the ionized mercury water that any kind of cult leader would want. And he started a YouTube channel about it, okay? And what I think this video is here, coming up for you next, is Noel's own sort of behind-the-scenes look, his version of the television show. All right? That's what I think is happening. The six-pack, says Fiona. All right? This section dedicated to Fiona B here. Everybody welcome in. Give it up for Fiona B, one of the executive producers, I believe. Shout out to all the executive producers. I love you so much. All right, here we go. Noel Edmunds.
When we came to New Zealand, Liz and I had a
Let me know if it's loud enough for you.
dream of creating
Big up,
a
Liz.
positivity centre somewhere. And it had to be a place where people could come and have a wide range of
Positivity
wellness
centre.
treatments.
Wellness.
Designed to maintain health and
Right, big up the healthy, wealthy, and wise people. Okay? I have none of those three. Okay?
avoid the clutches of Big Pharma. So we found this wonderful property in Natamoti.
Big up Natamoti.
And we built 3 suites in the grounds. We converted the central building. You might well have seen our story.
Is it loud enough for everyone?
In the
The Guardian story was so deliciously unhinged. I mean, I could not have predicted any of that. That was one of the best days of my life watching that.
3 films
Noel Edmunds' Kiwi Adventure.
that were shown on British television.
3 films. Oh, that's as far as I got in this when I was preparing this wee segment here for you. When he said the 3 films, I was like, brilliant.
Building. You might well have seen our story in the 3 films that were shown on British television.
That makes it sound so much more like important and serious. Because like, yeah, it was just like documentary series doesn't sound as important as 3 films.
The setting was absolutely sensational.
Look at that.
Alongside
This is giving me such like. Remember I was telling you about that millionaire, quote unquote millionaire guy. Oh, I was telling you about him before, and his property, like the view was similar to this. And I like the down to the landscaping and the deck and the guy, like, so I love there's just a type of guy like this here.
the setting was
Just a guy that wants to live, like a guy that made his money later on in life, and like he's trying everything to live as long as possible to enjoy his wealth.
absolutely sensational. Alongside
Like the inside of his house looks the same as well, except it was red walls instead of blue. And like, I'm not joking when I say this. Like, I worked for a guy like this here, and he had this type of artwork. See all these like different size canvases with all this sort of stuff, and like, it was like, oh, this is so similar. Richard Branson says, watch your tone.
the spectacular and beautiful Mochueka River.
I wonder if he's got any more new memes to print off. Oh, please. Hopefully we'll see that like framed on a wall in the background. The leg cocked up sitting beside the bench. Yeah, it's very Branson-esque.
I've just returned to our home
Colourless shirt.
at the top of the South Island in New Zealand
Look at this, Fiona. Look at this.
a week ago,
Look at that necklace.
and I've been dreading this moment. You see, we've had some enormous storms in this part of Tasman during the winter, and they have been devastating in this valley. People have lost their homes, they've lost their
I bet Noel's doing a lot of charity work.
livelihoods. Thankfully, and Liz and I are so grateful, our home was not affected. But I was watching New Zealand news, and I thought, oh crumbs, I recognised that building. And the building was completely surrounded by water. And the building I'm about to show you was the wellness centre
Wellness center. Oh, crumbs. Yeah.
that we have spent
Crikey.
3 years creating, not just for ourselves, but for the benefit of people who want to look after their health and well-being. And I'm not sure what I'm going to see, but I have been warned that it's possibly my personal nightmare.
Uh-oh. I'm not laughing at the devastation to his property. I'm laughing at that the way the cameraman went to the other side of the fence and then Noel pulled the door back.
Oh, wow. You can see the line where the water came from. Oh, I knew it was bad. This was the new orchard. We had plans to plant more fruit trees along here. We wanted to become self-sufficient in fruit and be able to use it in the wellness centre here.
You'll get there again, Noel. Don't be too downtrodden.
Oh my God. This is absolutely extraordinary. There's a building in here.
What luck, just the middle building didn't get touched. He needs to build a wall. Whoa! Is that not a building on its side?
Side, and it has been moved.
That's that shoddy New Zealand building work.
100 metres? That's the bottom of it.
He's basically Alan Partridge if his career had gone right, says Google.
People used to come and have
orgies,
reflexology, massage, Reiki. It was beautiful.
Noel Edmunds owns a wellness centre in New Zealand. People come to get reflexology and massages on his property in one of those little huts.
You can see right through to the bridge now. All the trees have gone. The guys have been...
I mean, orgies lost is what you're told. Like, you don't do all that stuff and then not also do the orgy part, right?
Trying to clear up.
You do a line and I'll do a line, honey. You do a line and I'll do a line, babe. You do a line and I'll do a line. We'll fight and screw till the morning time, honey, baby man.
Hidden cameras and all is what you're told. No. Do not get me sued. Noel, if you ever see this here, we're just joking around, mate. We all think you're class. We love Mr. Blobby. Did you see that old Mr. Blobby segment I did? We're on your side here, pal. Orgies and Reiki, it's all legal as long as you're not doing anything legal, you know. I'm so thrilled that you won all that money, rightfully, that money that was owed to you back, and you spent it wisely in your dream with you and your beautiful wife, okay? Shout outs to Guardian as well. He def had a few crinkly bottoms, says Benny.
But where do you start?
I'm booking a one-way ticket, says Fiona. Jesus Christ, Fiona, get a boyfriend.
Matt put such an effort in to create what we
Big up, Matt.
called the Barley Bridge. It was
Guardian obviously took a day off, says Rob.
very atmospheric.
Guardian's more of a financial guardian / mascot in the courts.
Beautiful.
For the reflexology, not the orgy, says Fiona. Alright.
Way to come in to the wellness centre. The water has just been forced all the way round. The vegetable garden completely gone. Totally gone.
Bring back the vegetable
Where all
garden.
Other crap's come from. I assume it's been washed down from farmyards or whatever.
If
All the
I
fruit trees.
if I know Noel Edmunds, which I don't, I only know him a little bit from what we've seen here on the show. Noel is the type of guy who sees devastation like this and his brain is already thinking, this is fantastic. We've got this ground all cleared now for free. Time to... Oh, he's going to get it all redone. He's going to get the landscaping all done. He's going to have a bigger, better, more fantastical idea to redo. He loves spending that cash. He earned it. He's looking at insurance claims, says Fiona.
Construction is unreal. Wish me luck.
He's action man. He's real Indiana Jones.
That was the gymnasium.
Oh no, I'm not laughing at the devastation. I'm laughing at the thought of him using that in another video that we saw.
And the doors.
He won't get one. That's why the last owner sold. Oh, that was Watch Your Tone that said that. Did you like how I read your comment out in Rob's voice though?
Appears to have been ripped off it. I think there's one there.
He's built on floodplain. The gymnasium only had 2 pieces of equipment. The rest of it could have washed away.
The power of this water must have been terrifying.
What? Gravity water? Who remembers the type of water that he drinks?
My heart goes out to the trees. I have a thing about trees.
My heart goes out to the trees. He cares more about the trees than he does his neighbours.
I came up with an
I'm sure Noel used a few of his tractors to help out the neighbours.
expression years ago,
And maybe some of the money.
and other people have started
He probably led the charity fundraiser. He bloody better.
to use it. A flower is for today. Tree is for all our tomorrows.
Get that printed out on a piece of A4 paper.
And I feel for these trees.
Oh my god, is he crying? Hold on. He better not be crying over a tree.
All our tomorrows. And I feel for these trees.
I feel for these trees. Hopefully that was a laugh.
Look at them.
Oh.
Either
He looks like that tree, says Smicked out. Structured tears, structured water.
carried away.
Revenge of the weird vortex water.
Crushed down. Cruelly twisted. It's like they're in some sort of agonizing death throe.
He's an artist.
The whole feeling here has changed completely. I used to
It's like something out of Lord of the Rings, right?
sit up here and meditate and enjoy this beautiful view through the trees of the river. I mean, it's still beautiful in its own way. It is still beautiful.
That's nature.
And it will recover.
Yep.
But when? Probably
In a month and a half.
not in my lifetime.
Not with that attitude, Noel. Get the bank book out.
This is the second of our treatment suites. It seems to have been lifted and moved. Look, the water has come across my neighbour's land. At some power and some height. You can see by... My God, this is unreal. Look here. Looks like some crazy carpet, but actually it's crazy mud. Ah, we're not going to be giving people a massage in there.
Nah, just give it a hoover. It'll be grand. One of the many orgy suites.
Look at that. That's the implement shed. Totally twisted and distorted. We used to have all the equipment in there. I'm told.
I had no idea that this video was going to be about a devastating flood that ruined his property, by the way. Drama queen, says Livia.
Intact, and it looks in.
You probably act way worse than this when you lose your vape, Livia. For Noel.
Intact. See, there's always an upside. There's always something positive. One building is intact.
That's all the lawsuit money that he earned. He's put through hell by those people. Ruined him, ruined his company, ruined his reputation. Made him a laughing stock, put him through personal stress and hell. And he was awarded that money righteously. He that righteous money in his hand to put towards a noble, righteous cause to spread wellness. And you're mocking him. The orgy room is still intact, says Fiona. Poor guy getting flashbacks of the Mr. Blobby theme park.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Our beautiful sanctuary.
Our beautiful sanctuary, oh.
Look at this.
So this is the room that I was saying looked like my old boss's room before.
Floor.
The most expensive crystals are in there.
The furniture wrecked. I think the guys have already cut some of the damp boarding out. Try and.
He's a good team. He's a good team around him.
Oh, this is heartbreaking stuff.
Oh, poor Noel.
Anybody who's had their house flooded will know it's horrible. It is horrible. It gets into the woodwork, it gets everywhere, and you get that smell, and it's.
Thank God he's got the resources.
The utility room obviously got hit because it was slightly lower.
I love a plastic plant wall.
And I pulled some of the furniture out.
These elegant benches.
Well, always looking for a positive.
Yep. It says blessed above the door. Look at the hideous artwork.
Again, nobody was hurt.
Thank
Nobody
God.
was occupying this when it happened.
What's the lesson here, says
So
Watcher
many
Toe?
thoughts.
That nature is more powerful than man.
Going through my head and high emotions. The ferocity of the storm, followed by a second one shortly after, is what did it.
I know it's bad and all, but he isn't making it any better talking about everything being twisted and never recovering. Of course it'll recover. He'll just get a guy with a tractor and fix it all. He's got a guy already.
Apparently just up there towards Tapawera, the Motueka River actually changed
No one is more powerful than Noel, says Fiona.
direction. And that's why so many people lost homes, lost their stock. Thousands of animals perished. I do know there was one fatality, a poor man who was clearing timber had a fatal accident, and my thoughts, my love goes to his family. But the fact that so many people survived is in itself a miracle, so there's another positive. Now what are we going to do going forward? Do you know what? I don't know. Noel and Liz are quite strong.
Told you.
And they're quite good at bouncing back from adversity.
Just like Emmzy.
I'll go and discuss the situation with Guardian.
Yes!
He'll come up with an idea.
I'll go and discuss the situation with Guardian. He will come up with an idea. That's a big rewind, Noel.
Noel and Liz are quite strong. And they're quite good at bouncing back from adversity. I'll go and discuss the situation with Guardian. He'll come up with an idea.
There's footage of him speaking to Guardian about the matter. He prays with Guardian. His wife designed this crest on here. Weta Workshop built that for him. That's true. RHTV. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was the celebrity section starring Noel Edmunds. This is the Conor G Show. Thank you so much for allowing me to perform for you on this wet and wild Sunday. We're here to save Sunday. All right, what an elegant mess Noel created for us today. Coming up next, we've got the local rappers. This one, White Tribe, with Baby, You Bring Me Up, the original groove mix. This one goes out to Watch Your Tone. All right, before we get into the stupid idiots that do local rap, I want to say a prayer for D'Angelo's family. Who remembers D'Angelo? All right, beautiful neo-soul singer that everybody was so enamored with. He had one of the best albums ever made. If you don't know it, then you're in for a treat. Next. So I'm going to take a very quick break. Another beautiful singer. She's from Dublin. Her name is Melina Malone. All right, the most slapped on artist in Ireland, right? There are so many more like people with zero musical talent who have like tens of thousands of followers and get all the attention and likes and work with all the producers and move to London because they have a bigger drive to be a famous person. All right, Melina Malone, extremely talented singer. You're going to see her here now, and I want everybody to go follow Melina Malone on social media. Tell her Conor sent you. I'm not going to name any of the people who Melina Malone is 10 times better than, who are way more popular than her, because I don't think Melina would appreciate that, okay? But I'm talking about Dublin popstresses who have minus talent, but get a lot of the attention, whereas Melina has all the talent, gets none of the attention, okay? I've been telling any producer who will listen to me to link up with her. And I think if you get in on the ground floor with Melina Malone, you will be rewarded heavily in the future. Here we have Melina Malone singing some D'Angelo in remembrance of the big fella himself, all right? This is the Conor G Show. I will be right back after these lovely notes.
Girl, it's only you. Have it your way. And if you want, you can decide. And if you'll have me, I can provide everything that you desire. Say, if you get a feeling, that feeling, yeah. Won't you come closer to me, baby? Now you already got me right where you want me, baby. I just wanna be your man. How does it feel? How does it feel? Yeah. How does it feel? Woo. How does it feel? Yeah.
Ko-fi, if you don't know, is just like Patreon. And you can chip in, support the show, and then access the entire archive. If you're watching this on YouTube or on Twitch, and you don't know where all the episodes are of my program, they're in Ko-fi, ko-fi.com/Conor Gillespie. One N in Conor, okay? You go there, you chip in, and you get rewarded with all the archive, the stuff that upsets all the psychopaths over there on TikTok. We put it in there to protect their feelings. And then you send me some money, you get access to all the thousands of hours of content. Shows just like this one. Insane entertainment that I've crafted for you, performed live with the help from my friends in the chat. Anyway, if you chip in and support, you get the title of executive producer. You get your name added to the end credits of the show.